Peace be upon you. Peace be upon you. Shalom, shalom. Flaxseed. Got a little bit of chia seed in there too. Some star anise, some bay leaves. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We are reading today from Isaiah chapter 45. Yeah, we're reading from 45 because my last cue card is on Isaiah 44. So, yeah, I like to do cue cards. And I also use them for my tarot readings. Yeah, I like to do my cue cards when I'm reading. It helps me, so therefore I know it helps others. Like sometimes I might be going through something. You know how people open up their Bible and they read scripture? Like I have certain things from Tanakh, but also from other books, or just from my downloads, and I write on different little cue cards. And sometimes I can grab a stack and just pull, and it'll bring me back to where I need to be. Yeah, or meditation. Meditation is key, baby. Don't let nobody tell you not to meditate. Meditation is key. I'm telling you. Meditation is key. All praises. I mean, I want to cry right now just saying it. Like, yo, meditation is key. And affirmations, whew, yeah. And having great people around you that truly love you. That's not just there so that they can take from you. Okay? Whether it's money, energy, time. You want people that's going to pour back into you. Yeah. Okay? Oh, I don't know what it is. It's like I'm glowing right now. I just came from my run. Maybe that's what it is. I just came from my run. I think I'm glowing now. The sun. Florida sun or something. You know? Florida sun or something. All right. So we're going to read from the Tanakh. Look, I got more cue cards in here. Look, most times don't be playing with me. Okay? We at 45. Maybe a cue card in there, like, well, when you read 45, do a cue card for that. Got my pen ready. I'm ready. Okay? Yeah. Wet my whistle. Blow the whistle. Yes. All praise to the Most High. I ask you for the spirit of discernment and the spirit of wisdom. Anything that I do not understand as I read this word, from your prophets, from your seers, from your oracles, I ask you to guide me through it and let me have understanding so that the people on the other end of this phone can have understanding as well, and it helps them and guides them through their life. All praises belong to you, the Most High Divine Source. So it is, so shall it be, that thy will be done. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, let's get it. Let's go. We at Isaiah 45. Thus says the Most High to Cyrus, his anointed one, whose right hand he has grasped, treading down nations before him, ungirding the loins of kings. So it's like ungirding. You know, back then kings used to have like things around their waistline, you know, medals and things like that to protect them. So it's like ungirding the loins of the kings. Opening doors before him and letting no gate stay shut. I will march before you and level the hills that loom up. I will shatter doors of bronze and cut down iron bars. I will give you treasures concealed in the dark and secret hoards, so that you may know that it is I, the Most High Divine. The God of Yasharal, who called you by name. For thy sake of my servant Yaakov, Yasharal, my chosen one, I call you by name. So I keep telling you, the Most High people is a nation. It's not one person. And they connect to Source. They do what's right. Feeding the homeless, feeding the children, giving homes to the less fortunate, making heaven on earth, not telling people to wait till they die to get a mansion in the sky, healing and healing others, with their words so that they can turn from their evil ways, and also with the herbs of the land. They do what's right. Okay? They pray for the evil to stop. They aren't saints. In their life, they haven't just gone through life and everything just perfect. Because how would you understand what is wrong if you've never even been through anything? That's why it says, do unto others as you should have done unto you. Ezekiel chapter 9. Pray for the evil to stop. Not pray for the enemy. Not pray for the evil. Not allow them to keep doing it. But do what you're supposed to do. Work your will to make it stop. But also pray for the evil to stop. I hail you by title. Though you have not known me, I am the Most High, and there is none else. So it's like the Most High people all around the world know who they are, right? But it's like you don't know who you are. You worship the moon, you worship the sun, you worship the grass, you worship the tree, you worship the stone. Instead of knowing that Most High created all of these things, and you give reverence to it for what it does, and you use it for what it is used for, right? Just like the Levites wore crystals. So no, we don't condemn them, but we don't sit there and think, oh, this crystal is going to save me. This crystal, I need this so that it's going to da-da-da-da-da. You understand and understand what that crystal is for, because each crystal is for a reason. Right? And trees hold memory, right? Rocks hold memory. Water holds memory. So certain things you would touch, yes. Certain things you would drink, yes. Certain things, and you honor that, right? So you can become the best version of you. But that doesn't mean that you forget the divine source creator and say, I'm only going to go to a tree. I'm only going to go to a crystal. But that's what the world be wanting people to think about the people of the Most High, about the chosen. Oh, they worshiping trees because they hug the tree. They worshiping crystals because they have a crystal. Because it's ignorance. Nothing but ignorance within them. You ask those people why they hug the tree, they'll tell you. They ask you why they have a specific crystal, they'll tell you. Because they're not doing stuff for clout, like most of you. They'll tell you exactly what each thing is for. And why they reverence it. Why they use it. They're not sitting there talking about some dead man gonna come save me. We at Isaiah 45, verse 5. I am the Most High, divine, and there is none else. There is none else. I'm so... Most High, why you be playing me like that? I just said, it ain't no dead man gonna come save you. And then I go to read to finish, it say, I am the Most High, divine, and there is none else. Y'all be like, no, but such and such gonna come save me. Yo, Most High is the... Yo, I love you, Most High. I love you, Most High. I am the Most High, divine, and there is none else. Beside me, there is no Elohim. I am, or God, you know, in your book it may say God, right? But I be telling you, in Hebrew, the tribe Gad was actually pronounced God, right? But we understand that today we use God for different things. So people will say that they are gods, or, you know, we are divine beings, or because we understand how people think and what their frequency is on. And if you speak in different ways, they will think that you're absolutely crazy because they're still on that lower frequency. So, but if you read the Tanakh and you read it in Hebrew, you see that it'll never call the Most High divine God. Ever. Ever. Or Lord. Ever. That was your oppressors changing things inside this book. I engird you, though you have not known me, so that they may know from east to west there is none but me. So nothing's going to save you. Nothing's going to give you, what you seek in this world. Besides the Most High Divine. And the Most High Divine is an energy, is a source where if you walk the path, you get everything that you ever wanted and then some. Things that you never knew you wanted because you walk in truth. You walk in justice. You honor yourself and others. You teach, you heal. But when you're everything opposite of that, you might get a few things because the adversary wants you to believe that this is the way. Well, I got money and I got friends, so I must be doing the right thing. And then when all of that's going, you don't know yourself. And now you're ready to jump off a cliff because you feel like you have no purpose. Don't be tricked by the enemy. Don't be tricked by these little scandalous prostitutes out here. You getting all puffed up with ego. And then as soon as all of that is gone, you sitting there trying to figure out what's the meaning of life. So that they may know from the east to the west that there is none but me. I am the Most High, and there is none else. I form light and create darkness. I make weal and create woe. I, the Most High, do all these things. Pour down, O skies, from above. Let the heavens rain down victory. Let the earth open up and triumph sprout. Yes, let vindication spring up. I, the Most High, have created it. Shame on him who argues with thy maker. Shame on him, 45 verse 9, who argues with thy maker. Y'all be like, but no, this thing right here that I formed and I made it look like a man, it's going to save me. I'm going to make it into a little shrine and I'm going to put it on a cross. I'm going to build temples for it and I'm going to have birthdays for it because it's the best thing in the world. And whatever energy that made me, I'm going to forget it and never ever try to align with it. Shame on him who argues with thy maker, though naught but a potsherd of earth. Shall the clay say to the potter, what are you doing? Your work has no handles. Shame on him who asks his father, what are you begetting? Shame on him who asks his father, what are you begetting? Or a woman, what are you bearing? Thus says the Most High, Yasharal's Holy One and Maker. Yasharal's Holy One and Maker. Not Buddha, not Jesus, not Muhammad, not Allah, not... When Moses went to the burning bush said, tell him I am has sent you. Because the divine is within you. So every time you say I am, you're supposed to be a reference of what created you, what you seek in this world. You are the temple. You are the temple. Not those churches and mosques and synagogues and camps that you build with steps where he said you have walked upon their steps and shown your nakedness, for I am not in them. Because Most High is within you. Will you question me on the destiny of my children? Will you question me on the destiny of my children? Will you instruct me about the work of my hands? You going to tell God how to do something? You going to tell the Most High how to do something? You going to tell the divine source what's right and what's wrong and what shall be done? It was I who made the earth and created man upon it. My own hand stretched out the heavens, and I marshaled all their hosts. It was I who roused him for a victory, and who leveled all roads for him. He shall rebuild my city, and let my exiled people go, without price and without payment. The Most High of hosts. So let me think. When we were in Egypt and we were enslaved, Most High sent the angel of death, and we went free, right? It was no worshiping the angel of death. It was no honoring the worship of death, or even praying to the Most High in the angel of death's name. When King David came along, and King Saul was the king, we knew the difference between King David and King Saul. And King Saul couldn't go out to do half of what King David could do. And King David would go out and to be tearing people up left and right, because he was in his purpose to protect the people of the Most High. He didn't say, I'm going out here to do this so that my people can be free and live the life they're supposed to, so pay me taxes. And when you build on this land, pay me for that. And write your name here so that I know how many people here, so I can tax you and your children and keep track and record of you. And that's the adversary, baby. And they do it in the name of their God. Have you ever read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14? If you haven't, you should go read it. It's not in the Bible, the Tanakh, New Testament. Go read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14. It's a lot of books they've taken out, so therefore you wouldn't know what's really going on in this world. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14. Go read it. Go read it. Thus says the Most High, Egypt's wealth and Nubia's gains, and Sabatis long of limb shall pass over to you and be yours, pass over and follow you in fetters, bow low to you and reverently address you. Only among you is the Most High God. So it's saying that these people are going to realize the things that they serve is not so. There's something in you, the Most High people, that they say, oh no, yeah, that's a divine being. Oh no, they can't be moved by money. You can't buy them off. They're going to do what's right by others. They're not going to try to put their foot on nobody's neck for their own gain and glory. And reverently address you, the Most High people. Only among you is the Most High divine. Only among you is source. Only among you is God. Only among you is the Most High. There is no other God at all. There is no other divine source at all. There is nothing else that gets the glory of the Most High at all. That's what the people are going to say. That's Isaiah 45, verse 14. You are indeed a God, a divine source who concealed himself. O Most High of Yasharel, who brings victory, those who fabricate idols, you know, when you make the little shrines and the little people and make little medals for your chest and you make little things for your churches and your synagogues and your camps, so you put little pictures up on your wall and you kiss it and say, this is my God, it's going to save me. Those who fabricate idols, this is Isaiah 45, verse 16, all are shamed and disgraced. It's like y'all forget about what happened to Abraham's father. There are many books out there that talk about Abraham and his father. Not just the Tanakh. Most High said, my people are in the north, the east, the west, the south. We had many books. Remember, the king took only a few and put them together to make, certain slavery things and all of that so that you would honor, that's why the books have been altered so many times. But there are many more books that the seers, the oracles, the shamans of the Most High will write pictographs, will write different things so that their people will understand what was going on or what happened. Many. And it talks about how Abraham's father was an idolater worshiper and had the people of the land coming to give them money and food and all of this good stuff so that they can get blessings from their God. They had many idol gods. And now today, y'all do too. Saint this and saint that and saint blah, blah, blah. And Jesus is God. Y'all become just like them. Those who fabricate idols, all are shamed and disgraced. To a man, they slink away in disgrace. But Yasharal has won through the Most High divine triumph everlasting. Because what is salvation? Salvation is to be saved from the enemies of the Most High. Anytime somebody tries to lead you away from the Most High divine to serve anything outside yourself, that's the problem. Most High said, do not, this is Exodus 20, do not serve anything in the skies, in the heavens. Do not serve anything on the earth. Do not serve anything beneath in the sea. Because Most High says, I am that I am, and I am within you. I'm always with you. But y'all keep forgetting that. Y'all need to always see something. Just like when Moses brought them out of Egypt. They knew what was going on. But what they do? Did they serve the angel of death? No. Did they serve Moses for taking them out? No. They wanted to build a calf. Give me all your gold so we can mold it into the calf and praise it. Y'all doing the same thing. Because y'all need something to see and worship. You needed to have a birthday. You needed to have holidays. You need to... But Yasharal has won through the Most High, triumph everlasting. You shall not be shamed or disgraced in all the ages to come. Because the people of Most High cannot be bought. It's not about wearing fancy designer clothes, $1,000 jacket that Chinese people done made for $2. It ain't about wearing $400 Jordans that Chinese people done made for $1.50. It ain't about having $1 billion house, multi-million-dollar house with a whole bunch of bills and a high electric bill and a high water bill so you can show people that you made it. See, baby, we don't care if we have a little cabin. We don't care if we have a little one-bedroom house trailer. If we can get land and grow on it, baby, that is riches for us. If we can get land and grow our own food, and for some of us have our own animals, where nobody bothers us, where we can help people and feed the homeless, where we can stretch and meditate and exercise and do the will of the Most High, that is richness for us. That is abundance for us. We're not trying to showboat for nobody. We're not trying to think we better than nobody. But you will think that we think we better than everybody because we moving in righteousness. Because every day we striving to be better than what we were yesterday. That we're not okay with falling into the sinking hole. That we love on ourselves and we try our best to show you how to love on yourself. To not give up your anointing oil. To not lay down with everything and allow your children to lay down with everything. To not give up your inheritance because you want to look good for other people. To not side with evil and the elites or people that got a lot of friends. To go against the person that is doing right because you want to fit in. For thus says the Most High, the creator of heaven, who alone is the divine source. Elohim, the Elohim. Who formed the earth and made it, who alone established it. I did not create it a waste. Not for you to make nasty chemtrails in the sky, not for you to pollute the ground, not for you to cut down all the fruit trees, not for you to leave the land barren and make the soil go dry, to put the people in poverty. Not so. That's man doing this stupid stuff. And then y'all say, well, God did it, God did this, God did that. Y'all sound so stupid. Whenever something go good in your life, it's Jesus did it. Whenever something go bad in your life, it's God did that. No, it's you allowing man to keep doing this craziness because they got money, because they live in big fancy houses, and y'all want to get on the uniforms and get these guns and become military and army and police for these elites because you get to have $1 in your pocket. So you're going to do evil to everyone. It's man that does it. Most High did not create the land for it to be a waste, but formed it for habitation. The Most High is the divine source, and there is none else. Most High did not speak this in secret at a sight in a land of darkness. Did not say to the stock of Jacob, seek me out in a wasteland. Seek me out. Come seek me out in a wasteland. The Most High, who foretells reliably, who announce what is true, is within you. That's why I say eat clean. Keep thy temple clean. Do what's right. Pray for the evil to stop. Feed the homeless. Feed the orphans. If you're doing what's righteous, if you're doing what's good, if you're treating others the way you want to be treated, you're keeping your temple clean, then what will reside in it? If you and you act like that's so hard to understand, but flip it. If you evil, you a rapist, you're eating children, you're doing the most abominable things, do you become more righteous or do you become more evil? Do you walk in the ways of the Most High? Do you walk in the ways of the adversary? And it's like, it's not clicking for y'all. The more lustful you become, you want to mess with old people, young people, your age, animals, all types of craziness. You see people messing with dogs. Come gather together. Draw nigh, you remnants of the nations. No foreknowledge had they who carry their wooden images. This is Isaiah 45, verse 20. Y'all be wanting to wear the crosses. Y'all be wanting to have the crosses everywhere. Your wooden images. And pray to a God who cannot give success. I'm going to let you see it so you don't think I'm lying when I'm reading this. Because I know y'all like, she just saying that. She ain't talking, it ain't in there. She just saying that. What is that? What is that? Huh? What is that? You can read it. What is that? What is that? Before I keep reading. What that say in the green? Screenshot it. What it say? Huh? What that say? What it say? Huh? That you bow down to it. The thing you made with your hands. You cry to it and you say what to this little wooden image idol? These silver and gold idols. Save me, for you are my what? It's all written. Because Seers and oracles and shamans allow the Most High to tell them what will happen in the future. But y'all won't listen. Y'all won't listen. Y'all won't listen. Come, gather together, draw nigh, you remnants of the nations. Not Most High people. Remnants of the nations. Gentiles that serve things outside themselves. That do not connect to their spirit team. Do not listen to the angels that the Most High sent all around you. Psalm 91:11. No foreknowledge had they who carry their wooden images. Like y'all know nothing. Delusional and no discernment. And pray to a God who cannot give success. Speak up. Compare testimony. Let them even take counsel together. Say, yeah, speak up. Tell us what you know. All of you, all you nations, come together. Tell us. Take counsel. Tell us what's to come. Who announced this aforetime? Foretold it of old. Was it not the Most High Divine who said that you would do this abominable thing? Is that y'all not still doing it today? Is it not y'all still doing it today? Tell me. Then there is no divine source, no God, no Most High beside me. No God exists beside me. Let me say, I'm gonna circle it so you can see it. Screenshot it. Tell me what it said. Screenshot it. Tell me what it said. Tell me what it said. Screenshot it. Tell me what it said. Because y'all be like, Jesus is God. Jesus is God. We be like, Jay didn't even exist to the 1500s, so I don't know what you call it on. Well, it's Yeshua. It's Yahweh. No, it's not. Stop making up names. Well, he sits beside him on the right hand. He right there beside him. Most High said, there is no God beside me. No God exists beside me. None. So who lying? The Most High or y'all? Who lying? The Most High or y'all? Who foretells truly and grants success? Tell me what your Jesus foretold. That y'all will have a mansion in the sky? To sell everything, to turn the other cheek and worship your earthly master? Turn to me and gain success, all the ends of the earth. For I am the Most High, and there is none else. By myself have I sworn, from my mouth has issued truth, a word that shall not turn back. To me every knee shall bend, every tongue swear loyalty. They shall say, only through the Most High can I find victory and might, when people trust in the divine source. All their adversaries are put to shame. And I keep saying, salvation means to be saved from the enemies of the Most High. To be saved from the enemies of the divine source creator. That's what salvation means. Not, oh my gosh, I could do all the evil I want, all the abominations ever, and I'm saved by the blood, because I drink the blood and I eat the body. Y'all sound very delusional. Very, very delusional. To know the Most High, the divine source, is to pray for the evil to stop. To grow your own food, to know your herbs and everything so that you can heal your body and you can heal others. It's to actually help the widows, to help the orphans, to help the poor. See, when you believe in the Most High, it's not an invisible person in the sky because the divine is within you. So what you reverence is what you become. What you seek is what you become. You understand that people know who the Most High is through your actions. Your word should be like a hammer. It should shatter people's illusions. And it should build them up to be confident in truth and in wisdom. They should not be afraid to stand alone. Just like David, just like Solomon, just like Samson. Whenever you stand alone and you stand in your truth, the people will find you and gravitate to you. The ones that are meant to find you will find you. When people trust in the Most High, the divine source, all their adversaries are put to shame. All their enemies are put to shame. It is through the Most High that all the offspring of Yasharal have vindication and glory. Vindication and glory. And it's not because, that's like saying, you know, my mama name is such and such, and because my mama name is such and such, I'm always going to be da-da-da-da-da. That's not what it's saying. It's not saying, oh, the Most High said, you know, Yasharal will be blessed forever so we can do all the abominable things possible. Remember, every name, every word has a meaning in Hebrew. So it's telling you, when you live by this, you can't go wrong. That's what it's saying. When you live by these morals, when you live by these principles, people will come against you. But you can't go wrong. You don't just pretend that everybody's your friend. You prove a friend. You don't just let strangers on your land. You see what their morals are and what their principles are. And if it doesn't align with you, then baby, y'all shouldn't be intermingling. Because now you're going to create somebody to overpower you. Because you think that that this enemy is like you. Soft-hearted and soft-kind and doing things to help others. But no, they've giving you illusions. They're being a wolf in sheep clothing, so therefore they can learn you and take over you and your land and your people. You forget the story in the Bible where the man was about to die. And he prayed, he said, he asked the seer to, you know, oh no, like I'm about to, like what? So he praying like, Most High, can I get more years? Like, remember all the good deeds that I've done on this earth. So then the seer comes back and says, you're going to have, what, another 15 years? I think he told him 15 years. You know. So then now, it was kings coming to come and, you know, see him. And he's grateful because he's like, I got another 15 years. You know, Most High is blessing me. And then a king is coming to see him to see how he's doing. He like, that ain't nothing but another blessing. Like, people checking on me, oh, this is good. Not having discernment because he's so happy. Not having balance. Not using logic. He moving from just his heart now. Very emotional. Very loving and very kind. And that's a great thing. But you're supposed to have balance. Use your mind. He wasn't using it. So what happened? The king comes. He shows him everything. All his sons, all his daughters, all his people. The storehouse, the gold, he has everything. The king leaves. The seer comes back. What have you done? He said, oh, I just showed the king everything. He said, everything? Everything you showed him is going to be gone. Even your children are going to become eunuchs. And he thinking, oh, that's a good thing, because he's still moving from this. He just happy he got another 15 years. But he don't realize that once he died, this is hell for him, for his descendants. Done for. That means that if his sons become eunuchs, how does his name live on? They done castrated his sons. They can't be kings and rulers. They done took his land and his treasures. So now that king is going to have that land and this land. But he not using logic. He said, oh, that's a blessing. It's fine. Just like a lot of y'all be living in curses thinking it's blessings. That king came and stole everything. Everything. Castrated his sons so that they could not reproduce. Took everything. Some of these stories, and it's a lot more. It's not just in this book. That's why I tell y'all, read everything and have discernment. They are seers and oracles and shamans that work for the adversary. That works for their lower selves. How do you think they rewrote the Bible so many times and made slave editions? Because there are adversaries out here. So you must have discernment. What is the Most High to you? And whatever that is, when you're reading it, do you see that in there? If you're supposed to treat others the way you want to be treated, does that seem right? To be just castrating people and making them your slave? To be in alignment with the Most High is salvation. It is peace of mind. It is doing things without having to be like, oh, what if I woulda, shoulda, coulda. Oh, man, I did that. Oh, I'm sorry. Da-da-da. To be in alignment with Most High is to walk in truth, to have wisdom. And like I said, all of us fall short. But the people that's really trying to walk with the Most High, they're trying to make today better than yesterday. They're trying to make today better than yesterday. It's not about money. It's not about cars. It's not about what you got on. It's about the essence you carry. That energy, that soul that's within this meat suit, this body. Because when you leave this earth realm, when your body is gone and in the ground, what lives on is you. Your soul lives on. And the energy and the essence that you left with others is remembered by others. So what are you going to leave on this earth? And when you come out of this body and you are the soul, whatever you were on this earth is amplified. So what will you become? If the only thing you ever worried about is money and eating and lust, and is that of the Most High? So that was Isaiah 45. I hope to help someone. All praises to the Most High. So it is, so shall it be. Let thy will be done. Ashe, ashe, ashe.